What's going on, guys? This is the Entrepreneur here today with a new video. Today we're going to be doing, as promised, my 10 out of 10 designer fragrances. So these are the designers that I really truly love. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. These are my perfect designers to me. I am sure that they will not all be perfect to you, but this is, for me, 100%. So what do I look for in a designer fragrance? Well, I don't expect as much out of them. To be perfectly honest, I don't hold them to the same standards as my niche. If I buy something for 200 bucks, I expect it to perform better, or I expect it to smell slightly higher quality than something I spend 50 bucks on, you know? So these are a little bit different. Some of these I put right up with my niche fragrances. Some of them, it's obvious that the scent quality isn't quite the same, but all told, price, packaging, performance, scent, how it makes me feel, these are all 10 out of 10s for me. So the first one we're going to talk about is probably the most obvious. This is my #1 designer right now. This is from Carolina Herrera, and it is CH Men. So CH Men, you know it, sugary sweet leather woods. This is one of those ones that I put right up with my niche fragrances because I find this so interesting. It doesn't really smell like your typical mainstream designer fragrance. It's just really well done. It smells fantastic. I don't want to spoil too much of this upcoming buy list video that I'm doing, but on that buy list, I'm going to get a backup bottle of CH Men. I want to get a bottle of the new one to try and compare it against this old stuff and see if there really is a big difference, because I would wear this a lot more if I was certain that the new juice was okay and at least 75% similar to this stuff, because it's a monster. My #1 most complimented, easily by a mile. Fantastic scent, guys. First one, Carolina Herrera, CH Men. I should mention that there are 5 of these, by the way, so that was the first one. This next one is, it's a new pickup to me, but I've had a decant for a year now, and man, so good. So good. If you want to see my first impressions, that's a great video, and I'll try to link it down below. This one from Prada, of course, Prada L'Homme. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, this is so nice. Sparkly, fresh, clean iris. Smells like a luxurious detergent, sort of. Smells fantastic. This is so easy to wear. One of my favorite casual scents. I think this is a great work scent. I do work in a physical job though, so I don't really go for it that much. Man, it's so good, so wearable. It just makes you feel clean, sophisticated, sexy. It does get compliments, but only when people get close to you. Really fantastic scent. If you watch that first impressions video, it just wowed me right off the bat. Took me back completely. Still does. It's fantastic. This is Prada L'Homme. Next one, again, if you've seen, I did these unboxings at the same time, the second part of my Christmas unboxing. This is another one that I've smelled for years, and I finally got a bottle. Wow, thank you, God. This is so good. From Replica, Jazz Club. So this is really interesting. This is like a better Dolce & Gabbana than one. All of the notes are just more pronounced to me. Plus, it does feel a little bit more tropical than the one. So this is really interesting as far as designer fragrances go for me, because a lot of times I'll smell a designer and it'll go downhill, or at least stay the same. Like, I love Prada L'Homme, and it's just sort of stayed like that. Jazz Club has gone up for me, which is insane because I love this already. This, to me, as far as pure smells go, this is right up there with CH Men for my top designer. Like, this is probably 1 and 2. I don't know when I'm going to do a new top designer list, but they're 1 and 2 easily. This smells so good. It's a fantastic gentleman's club scent, and in my niche video, I did say that I preferred Roaring Radcliffe. I do. It smells higher quality, it smells more true to a gentleman's club, but I wear this way more because it's so much more wearable. It gets unreal compliments. I used to think that this got kind of boring around the 4-hour mark, but I tested it recently, and 8 to 10 hours, and it was still smelling fantastic. Man, this is just unreal juice. I love Jazz Club, and it is the 3rd one on this list. Okay, here's the first real surprise on this list. The 4th one I'm going to talk about today is my actual work scent that I wear pretty much 99% of the time to work. This is from Mugler Cologne. So, I bet you weren't expecting this one, because I know I've reviewed this in the past, and I don't think I gave it a 10, but If you were to base this just on this smell versus some of the other smells on this, no, it's not. But man, Mugler Cologne to me is a 10 out of 10 just because it tries to be the freshest, cleanest, soapiest, inoffensive scent ever, and it succeeds 100%. It succeeds perfectly. This is done so well at the price tag. It's awesome. You can buy like friggin' bottles like this big for it. It's just unreal. Mugler Cologne, man. Like I said, it just smells like green, fresh soap. Fantastic. This is perfect. For physical jobs, I don't see a better work scent than Mugler Cologne. That's what I go for. Like I said, 99% of the time going to work, it's unreal. It does exactly what it wants to, and it does it perfectly. It does it perfectly for me, and that's why it's on this list. So, Mugler Cologne is number 4. Number 5, I saved this one for number 5. These are in no order, but I saved this for number 5. Just pretty much for similar reasons why I saved Reflection Man for the end of my niche video. It's because it just does everything right. It just does everything so well. Maybe the scent isn't quite as good as some of the other ones on this list. Maybe the performance isn't quite as good as some of the other ones on this list. The compliments aren't there, but it just does everything perfectly. This one had to make my list because it does everything so well. I love it. My number 1 fragrance for 2018. From Jean-Paul Gaultier, we've got Le Malo Fraiche, we've got Popeye, there is Superman. I heard there's another one, apparently. I don't know. This is another one of the designers that I would consider backup bottle worthy. Man, so nice. This is such a good scent. This is a kitted up, slightly fresher version of the original Le Mal. It's a bit lighter. It's got that modern bubblegum take to it. It's unreal. I just wore this the other day. Compliments. 2 compliments, just like nothing. This is another fragrance that when I kind of thought that the longevity was really poor, but I put it on probably 11 in the morning this past Sunday, and then again at 9 at night, I got a compliment on this stuff, like a really nice compliment. Couldn't believe it. It was still there and it was still going strong, which is really, really cool because I've always chirped this thing's longevity. Anyway, this is a great scent. I love this. This is so easy to wear. Like I said, comparing this to Reflection Man, it's kind of similar. This is not my favorite scent on this list. This isn't the best performer on this list. I would say that Jazz Club beats it, but this just does everything so well. This is perfect for me. This is perfect. It's so easy to wear, just like Reflection Man. I would not dress this way up is the only difference. But other than that, I don't see how you get more perfect than this. I'm using that word a lot. Anyway, Le Malo Fraiche is the 5th one I'm going to talk about today. It's just so good. Well guys, that's been my 5 10 out of 10 designer fragrances. Let me know down in the comments, what'd you think of my 5? I'm sure they're going to be different for you guys. Not everybody is going to agree with me about Mugler Cologne, I am sure. But like I said, it just does exactly what it wants to, and it does it perfectly, so that's why I put it on there. Also, just like the niche video, don't forget to leave a comment telling us what some of your 10 out of 10 designer fragrances are. Guys, this has been The Scentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video and haven't done so already and would like to see tons of new fragrance content, please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel. That'd be fantastic. Also, if you enjoyed these 10 out of 10 fragrances, please toss this video a thumbs up. That'd also be great. Hit that bell to get notified whenever I come out with a new video. Follow me on Snapchat. My name is down there in the description somewhere, guys. I really hope you enjoyed these, man. I've loved making these 2 videos because it's just a collection of my favorite fragrances. And for various reasons, they're all 10 out of 10s for me. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.